When we left our neighborhood behind, we slid right onto those famous multimodal paths of the villages. These paths are pure magic, smooth. For the most part, you might hit a bump here and there. They're wide trails built just for golf carts like ours, plus bikes and walkers. No cars allowed. It's like our own private highway through paradise. We ease out onto the path, and right away the scenery hits you. Looking to the left, rolling emerald fairways of one of our championship golf courses stretch forever. You can see a foursome teeing off, laughing, living the dream. On the right, another course peeks through the trees. The paths wind gently, shaded by towering live oaks draped in silvery Spanish moss. And oh, the plants and the flowers. Bright pink hibiscus are exploding everywhere. Purple bougainvillea tumbling over fences like purple fireworks. Yellow and orange lantana buzzing with butterflies. And tall royal palms swaying in the breeze like they're waving hello. The air smells sweet. Jasmine and fresh-cut grass. This drive is going to be extra special today because we're taking our time, really soaking it all in. We're cruising nice and slow now on this extended scenic route to Lake Sumpter Landing. It's about an 18-minute ride from most neighborhoods when you meander a little. These multimodal paths are genius. They dip under tunnels and glide over pretty bridges, so we never have to stop for traffic. Every few minutes, another stunning view opens up, a sparkling pond with white egrets standing like statues, or a long vista across manicured greens where golfers in bright shirts look like moving flowers themselves. We always keep our eyes open for the wildlife. A turtle sunning on a log, maybe a family of ducks crossing. Slow down. Give them the right of way. It's the village's way. The landscaping is impeccable. Beds of red salvia, white pentas, and deep purple porterweed that the hummingbirds adore. Everything is so lush and tropical, yet perfectly manicured. You feel like you're driving through a giant botanical garden that just happens to have an 18-hole golf course woven in. Wave at the neighbors passing in their own carts. Most everyone smiles here. This drive alone is therapy, and I'm stretching it out for you today a little bit so that you don't miss a single bloom or fairway. But before we pull into Lake Sumpter Landing Market Square, let's dive deep into its quirky fictional history. It all started back in the roaring 1920s, according to the fun local lore we all love and keep alive. A colorful sea captain named Elias Golfball Sumter, a retired pirate who traded his treasure map for a set of custom-made persimmon wood golf clubs, was chasing one legendary wayward Titleist that rolled for miles across the Florida scrub. His ship, the SS Birdie, had been sailing the Gulf with a crew of retired buccaneers who had all traded their cutlasses for putters. One stormy night in 1927, that Titleist bounced off a coconut palm, ricocheted across a sand trip that didn't exist yet, and rolled straight into the shallows of what would become Lake Sumpter. Captain Golfball yelled, "That's the grandest landing I've ever seen," and ordered the crew ashore right here. They planted the first flagpole, which later became the base of our lighthouse, and declared this spot the center of eternal fun and parties. To mark the occasion, they buried a time capsule full of old golf balls, pirate rum recipes, and a handwritten scorecard from their very first 18 holes played on the beach with driftwood clubs. Legend says the rum was so strong it made the palm trees grow in perfect rows overnight. By the early 1930s, Captain Sumter had built the iconic white lighthouse you see now, not for ships, but as a beacon for golfers and party seekers. He painted it himself with stripes from old sails and installed a bell that still rings every time a perfect par is made nearby, or so the story goes. He even carved the very first quirky sign we'll see, "No mulligans after sunset unless you buy the next round." The square officially opened in 2005 as a love letter to that wild pirate golfer tale. Pastel-colored buildings, nautical flags fluttering in the breeze, and wide boardwalks all designed to feel like an early 1900s seaside village that somehow landed in the middle of Florida. We repeat these stories so often at sunset that they feel 100% real. Every building here has a fictional plaque tying back to Captain Golfball's crew. The ice cream shop was supposedly the old ship's galley, and the stage was where the pirates first taught the locals how to line dance the birdie shuffle after one too many rum punches. We can park the cart right here because golf carts are welcome everywhere. Nose in along the curb or double up in the lots, it's all good and free.
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this: if you try to get some sleep, if you give up the fight, if only just for a bit, there's a new day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles. I will always think of you and me. Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise and it will restore us. There'll be new ways. This is not the end.
Step out and feel the energy. This is Lake Sumpter Landing, our seaside village right in the middle of Florida. Pastel shops and restaurants line the square, all wrapped around beautiful Lake Sumpter. Stroll the wooden boardwalk. Sunrise and sunset views over the water are postcard perfect. The lighthouse stands tall, a perfect spot for photos as the sky turns pink and orange. And here's the best part. There is always music, a festival, or a party happening right here at Lake Sumpter. In fact, stay to the end of this episode and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see scenes from the recent Celtic Festival. Every single night from 5 to 9 p.m., free live music pours out of the central stage. Rock, country, big band swing, 80s hits, Motown, jazz, you name it. Folks bring their own chairs, line dance under the stars, and sing along with the lake as backdrop. Tonight might be Ember Road or the Fire Rhythms Band. Tomorrow could be something totally different. Beyond nightly music, the square hosts non-stop special events. The Lake Sumpter Art and Craft Festival with local artists, farmers markets overflowing with fresh strawberries and homemade pies, classic car shows, holiday tree lightings with fireworks, Mardi Gras parades, Celtic festivals, wine walks, and electric light parties. Boat tours glide across the lake. There's literally never a dull moment. It's like the square knows how to throw a party 365 days a year, all thanks to Captain Golfball's original promise of eternal fun. Grab an ice cream at Haagen-Dazs or a waterfront table at Chop House or Lighthouse Point Bar and Grill and just soak it all in. Shop the boutiques, browse Barnes & Noble, or simply people watch as golf carts and happy villagers fill the square. The scent of flowers from the planters mixes with lake air and live music. Pure Villages magic. What an extended scenic drive, right? From those flower-lined multimodal paths and golf course views to this lively, quirky lakeside square with its deep pirate golfer legend, every minute feels like a mini vacation. Ready to stay a while? Or head back home the long way for more scenery? Either way, our golf cart brought us straight to the heart of Lake Sumpter Landing. We're home. If you enjoyed this episode of Gene and Renee Travel Adventures, do us a huge favor, hit that like button, share the video with your friends, and if you have not already done so, hit the subscribe, ring the bell so that you don't miss a single episode. We appreciate you so very much, and thank you for joining us on the journey. God bless you, my friends.